And I'm here with Cherie Wisdom from the coordinator of the Meridian Senior Center.
Correct.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And happy Women's History Month.
Thank you.
So tell me, what do you do in Meridian Township?
Oh, like you said, I'm the coordinator for the Meridian Senior Center. The Senior Center is an activity center for older adults in and around Meridian Township, age 55 and older. It's not a living facility. We're sometimes mistaken for being a living facility. We are not that. We are an active aging senior center. We're active aging. Most of our members still live in their own home, though not all of them do, and they just come in for daily activities, from educational, lifelong learning opportunities to massage and reflexology, table tennis or yoga. We offer a wide variety of activities and programs for our members.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
It's always so exciting to go visit there and see all the activity going around.
Oh, well, thank you.
So what impact do you think women have had in the community and the history of Meridian Township?
Well, I think women have have had a huge impact on the community. Just off the top of my head, I think of the superintendent of Oklahoma Schools, Elena Zachary Ross. Before her, it was Dr. Catherine Ash, Luann Maisner, the Parks and Rec director, Deb Guthrie at HOMTV, Brandy. So there's been a lot of women in my 10 years here at Meridian Township that I've seen a lot of impact from women.
Yeah, it's just so great to be in a community that loves and supports women that Meridian Township is.
Right.
And for us to be here, the Michigan Women's Historical Center, it's just a perfect match.
It is, it is.
Why do you think it's important to celebrate Women's History Month?
Oh, wow. Well, I think it's important to celebrate Women's History Month because of all the things that so many courageous and inspirational women have done, not just in Michigan, but throughout the U.S. and throughout the world. And to have a day to mark that where you're actually thinking about what they've done, but not just thinking about what they've done, but also the doors and the opportunities that they've opened for you and me and all the other generations and the generations to come. And then to reflect on how much we've done and how much farther we have to go.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories you can tell us about interactions with prominent women in the community?
Well, Luann is my direct supervisor. I work in a school, so some of the women that I talked about already being prominent, I work under their leadership, which is probably why they've impacted me. And it's been extremely amazing, enlightening, and learning for me to work under somebody who has such good leadership skills and knows how to reach out to the entire community, women, men, children, and really for me to learn from that. And they've been really good mentors for me. All of them have.
Yeah, that's great.
And not to mention, I'm sorry, but not to mention the seniors I work with.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, and they always have really incredible stories that would surprise you.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And so even though I'm not working with them anymore in a professional, we're no longer working in the professional level, the things that we've done, like one woman, for instance, that comes to my mind that's probably always going to remain with me for the rest of my life is a woman by the name of Verna Armitage. She was one of the first female police officers in Michigan. And she ended up being like a parole officer, and she would have to go into the home when there was like domestic violence situations and place children. And years after she quit doing it, she got a letter from one of the families that it was impacted by all this and thanked her for how much she, cared about them and spent time with them. And that's just one of many stories. Another member we have is Selma Hollander. Some people may be familiar with her from MSU, and her incredible legacy that she's leaving behind at Michigan State University. So yeah, we have there's a lot. I'm impacted daily probably by the amazing things that the women do around me.
Yeah, and just to hear their stories and be connected to them, and then you become part of their story. It's just really cool.
Yes.
So tell us what women in your life have influenced you.
What women?
Yeah. What women?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first one that comes to my mind is Oprah Winfrey, but that seems so like typical. But
hey, she's a woman. She
is. But like that's the first woman. Is like that woman amazes me. She's been through so much. Not only being a woman of color, but a woman and poor, and all the difficulties she's had in her life. So she really, her story impacts me. And I feel like I'm bringing her up again, but Dr. Catherine Ash has really had a huge impact on me. Her leadership style and her leadership skills and her way with people is, I just only can hope I can be as close to that. And then on a personal level, it's definitely the women I work with at the Senior Center and the stories they share and allowing me into their lives in that way. And you know, I always leave those conversations thinking, gosh, I hope I do something half as much as like you have done, you know. So I'm so lucky to work where I work.
Isn't that a great thing to say?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
So how can you hope to inspire young women in your life?
Well, the same way all these women have inspired me. It's really, when I think about all the women I've just talked to you about, it's really been by their example. Nothing they've said to me. It's been, well, I guess with Oprah it is, because I don't have any personal experience with her, but everyone else, it's just been by their example and like how they lead their life and how they treat other people and how in difficult situations they get their message across. It's just been very empowering to me, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Well, thank you so much for sitting and doing this interview with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.